You are listening to Random Gameplay Pimpin.
What is going down? This is your boy, Studio MacGyver, and you are listening to Random Gameplay Pimpin. Welcome to the show, guys. If you're into anime, nerd culture, most importantly, video games, guess what? You come to the right place because we talk about all of that shit here. This is podcast episode number 395. Now, today we're going to talk about Xbox. I'm going to talk about anime just a little bit. I'm going to talk some Assassin's Creed and what I've been playing, guys. So without further ado, let's begin the show. And I'm going to start with my anime watch list because I actually had a chance to watch something and I want to discuss that a little bit with you guys. And the first anime on my list is a Netflix anime and it goes by the name of Sakamoto Days. And this is a new one. If you're into anime, you may have heard about this one here. But yes, this is a Netflix anime. I don't know if it's available anywhere else. I just know they're heavily promoting it on Netflix, and rightfully so, because 2 episodes in, I love it already. I think there's 3 episodes available right now. It may be 4 coming up, but it's one of the first shows that I've noticed on Netflix, and they're doing this more where you're not getting all of the episodes at once, okay? Because Netflix used to just give you every episode, and now they're kind of scaling back on some of these shows, and this is one of them. So if you're hoping to watch the whole thing, you're hoping to binge it, hate to break it to you, but you're not going to be able to. What I try to do with some of this stuff is wait. There's so many things out here to consume, guys, and you can always come back around. And sometimes before you even realize it, you'll watch something and you'll say, okay, I'll come back to this because I want to wait till it's complete. And then next thing you know, 3-4 months will go by, somebody may tell you, or you may find out on accident, oh man, this is one I've been checking for. Now it's all finished and complete. I can watch it now. So I've had that happen to me on lots of different occasions. And this one here, I just decided to go ahead and start watching it. And I'd really, really like it. And I highly recommend this one to you guys. It's about a hitman, well, a retired hitman who, left that life a long time ago, got fat, got chubby, got married, fell in love, all those things. And the difference is, he's still as sharp as he ever was. Okay. Looking at him, aesthetically, you would think, oh, this is a fat guy who's just a married guy, works at this convenience store, family owned convenience store. And, you'd be right just by looking and eyeballing this guy. But no, sir, this guy goes hard in the paint and he is not to be trifled with. Okay. He will definitely pull out warm butter on you. So definitely do not try to cross him. That's all I'll say. And I'll leave it at that. But it's definitely a dope little anime. There's got some action in there. It's got some comedy in there. It's just all good. So I highly recommend this one, Sakamoto Days on Netflix. Other one I'm watching, number 2, is one that I guess recently, between now and the last time I looked at it, has a English dub now. And this one is The Sacred Blacksmith. Now, this is one in my backlog on Crunchyroll. And I've been meaning to watch this one along with probably 100 other anime in my backlog. And I said, you know what? I'll give this one a go. I was prepared to watch it subbed or dubbed. I assumed it was still going to be subbed. And it was late. I was on my way to bed. I was going to, I had an hour to give. So I pulled this up. And then to my surprise, there was a dub/sub on there. And usually when you're in Crunchyroll, you know this. If you see a dub/sub, that means that 9 times out of 10, they have your dub there. So it didn't used to be that way. It is now. The Sacred Blacksmith. Check it out. I watched 2 episodes, I think, right now. Yeah, it's about this chick who comes from, she's a knight, okay, and she has a sword that she's really proud of. And I guess it's a fair family heirloom. And she boasts about being, of some significance, okay, as far as a knight. But she has no skills. She is very lackluster in those abilities. And she recently only became one. So that makes a lot of sense. But she befriends, if you want to call it that, this other character who is really good with a katana. And back in those days, katanas weren't really used. OK, there was just swords, claymores, things of that nature. And he uses a katana and he's really cold with it. And I'll leave it there. I don't want to say too much on this one, but I'm really interested to see where this goes. And as far as the English dub's concerned, pretty much dig the whole dub. The main character, the protagonist, the female, I don't know. I don't know about her. Her voice is kind of iffy to me. It's a little irritating, I guess. That's the best word I can come up with. But still, nevertheless, the rest of the cast is phenomenal so far, as the English dub goes. So definitely check this one out. Do I recommend this one so far? Yes, I do. It definitely caught me, and I'm interested to see what is going to happen down the line. So those are my 2 anime watch list scenes. These are my 2 anime from the watch list. So definitely check these out if you're looking for something, if you don't know what to watch. And I think you guys will definitely get something out of those. Okay, now done with that. Let's get into Xbox, guys. And this is something I've been preaching, I don't know, for quite some time now, since I personally got involved with Xbox Game Pass. And, there's a lot of people, I think we all know this, when it comes to consoles, the console wars, there's going to be people out there who are going to feel a certain type of way about one console to another. Then you got your PC elitist out there. It's just a lot of that going on. And then I'm not saying everybody, but, it's a lot of that going on. If you're in this field, if you play around in the video game spectrum, if you're listening to this podcast, you're probably into gaming, and not just gaming, but behind the scenes and what goes on in certain companies and publishers and things of that nature. And you've probably seen it all. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is Xbox, to me, like I said, I own all systems. And the reason why is because of Game Pass. Game Pass is, to me, still very, very valuable, guys. I've said this on more than one occasion. If you've been listening to this podcast, I think that every game system up to this point has a place. I really think that Xbox has a place here. I think that moving forward, they have a place as far as being able to play games anywhere when streaming gets stronger. When we're at like the top tier level of streaming, I think that's going to be cool. I think having Game Pass then will definitely be worth it, because think about it. You're going out of town, you're going somewhere else, and all you need is a controller. You take your controller and you have Wi-Fi. That's all you need. Okay. You go sign in. Boom, you can sign into your Game Pass account. Boom, you can stream your games wherever you are. Okay, your library. Cool, right? Like I said, when we get there, I don't think we're there yet as far as the streaming is concerned. It's getting there, but it's not there yet. Okay, I can't hang my hat on it right now. I'm not going to hang my hat on that. It's close. So, and let's put that to the side and just talk about Game Pass. Aside from that, it's still a dope product that they have, you know what I mean? And I'm going to get to that and why that is if you guys don't know still. But anyway, they had their developer direct. It's called Xbox Developer Direct 2025. They had it recently, and they basically just showcased 4 games, and they wanted us to kind of see what they had going. And of course, this is not included in this list, but we have Avowed that is coming out in February. So there's some people looking forward to that. I'm not one of them. I'm not really a fan of the gameplay style of that, and what I've seen, I wasn't really feeling it. So, I'll probably pass. But if it's coming to Game Pass, you might as well give it a whirl. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of Game Pass. It gives you an opportunity to try other games out that you might not necessarily want to play. Take your own take without gambling, without spending money, without playing a guessing game, and some of them end up being pretty cool. Some of them actually, but that's one advantage to Game Pass. But anyway, let's move forward and let's talk about what they showcased here. The first game they showcased was one that a lot of people have been talking about. If you're a Doom fan, you're definitely going to be looking forward to this. This is Doom, The Dark Ages. This comes out May 15th, and this is definitely a different slice of what Doom has been, in my opinion. Okay, from what I've seen, they're taking this Doom game to a completely new fucking level, and you're going to be able to do some pretty cool shit in here. Okay, I'm talking about shields. I'm talking about all kinds of different weapons. It's going to be crazy. A lot of melee looks like it's going to be involved in this too, not just guns, but I like the aesthetic so far moving forward, man. And like I said, this is coming to Game Pass day one. So anybody want to check it out, you'll be able to. This is definitely one I will check out. I'm not a Doom guy. I don't play the Doom games. I know how important and how powerful that series is. And I know it has a shit ton of fans. So for that respect I have right there, I'm going to take it upon myself to give this one a go when the game comes out. So yeah. And let me interject real quick, another side tangent with Game Pass real quick. And I just want to add, now somebody like me who plays a lot of games, and I play everything. Okay. I play Switch, I play Xbox and PlayStation. Okay. So for me, the advantage of just being a gamer is the fact that you have certain games on certain consoles to look forward to. So it's not always, well, oh, I'm on a PS5 and it's we're on a dry season right now. Like there hasn't been anything really popping for the last few months. And I'm kind of like, I don't have anything to play. Well, somebody like me who has Game Pass and Nintendo, there's always something to play. For me, there's always something to jump back to, whether it's the backlog or whether it's something coming up or games that, like coming out for Game Pass and you're like, oh, it comes out on this day. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have some things here to ride out. And I know this one game on PlayStation is not coming out for, 3 months. Well, I'll have this to play with and it'll help me get me by, right? So that's how I look at it as well. Just always having something available to play. Aside from the fact that my son is an Xbox user, and that's why I bought Game Pass in the beginning for him. So he would have something to play all the time and just, for a premium price, be able to download games and play them as he pleases. And, then I ended up falling for it and really enjoying what Game Pass had to offer. So that's where I'm at. But okay, let me get back to the next game on this list that they announced. And we've already known about this game, but they just gave us a little bit more information on it. And I'm talking about South of Midnight. This one comes out April 18th. And this is another banger. This is a game that looks like a stop motion slash, I don't even know how to describe it, but it looks like a adventure game, action adventure. Okay, I'll say that. And it looks cool. It looks fun. It takes place like in, I don't want to say, I don't know exactly, but it reminds me of like the Bayou. Okay, somewhere like Louisiana or something like that. You got alligators, you got all this stuff going on here, but it definitely looks to be a fun experience. And it's definitely another game that is going to be available day one on Game Pass. So these games that I'm talking about, guys, you're going to get to try them out. Like I said, I'm kind of on the fence on this one. Same thing with Doom, but I got a funny feeling that, they have a great chance of maybe becoming one of my favorite games of this year. But, you won't know until you try, right? So being able to have the opportunity to do that, that's what I'm digging right now with the Game Pass thing. So moving forward, now here's where shit gets real. Okay, this is what I'm really excited about. This game, I've talked about it so many times. If you've seen the trailers, you know what I mean. And this is the one that has a lot of people talking. It's a lot of buzz. And this one is Expedition 33. Now, this one is coming out April 24th. So we now have a release date for this game. April is going to be crazy. All right. April's going to be crazy. This one here is probably one of my most anticipated games of 2025 as far as the RPG sector is concerned. I'm not lying. This is definitely one. Oh, man, this makes you just. And then they did a deep dive with this one here and they basically broke it down. This is my type of game, guys. I like those RPGs that are adult themed, dark, kind of gritty experiences. And this is what this is. This is a very adult, very mature RPG. They stated it from their own lips. This is what this is. And I've been looking for something like this for quite some time. This is why Final Fantasy 16 is probably my favorite Final Fantasy out of all other Final Fantasies in there, because it's the darkest Final Fantasy. I just really loved it. And this is a game that I think I'm going to love. I just really do. The characters already, they seem very layered. And that is something that I really, really was impressed with so far. Like I said, I don't know too much about the game, but from what I've seen and from what the devs have been saying, get ready for a wild ride. The graphics, the game is beautiful. Let me just say that the game is absolutely gorgeous. The depth of this game is more than I could have ever dreamed of. Okay. This new trailer, they broke it down and let us know, man, this shit is going to be deep. So every character on your squad will not play the same. So no two people's teams will play the same. Okay. Because there's so many different customization options in here that you can lose yourself in that alone. So there's no way you can tailor your main character with my main character. They're going to be completely different. Okay. So that right there, I fell in love with the customization. So it's going to be crazy. I love the way they broke this down. If you haven't seen it, just Google or go to YouTube and type in Expedition 33. Basically put the Xbox developer direct in there and it pop up. Okay. And there's a lot of awesome YouTubers out here as well that are putting up awesome content, breaking this game down as well. So kudos to those people. Kudos to everybody who's looking forward to this game, because it's going to be a banger. I'm telling you guys right now, it's going to be sick. A quick premise of the game real quick, just in case you're new, you may not know what I'm talking about here. There is this universe that exists. And in this universe, there is a spirit demon. I don't even know what you want to call her, but she has a name and it goes by the Paintress. Okay. So what she does is she just paints numbers. Okay. And whatever number that is, anybody who is at that age or above it, they disintegrate like Thanos snaps his fingers in the MCU. Okay. Pretty much what happens every year. She paints a new number and basically those people end up dying. Okay. So the number goes down each year. And as a result of that, the population is disintegrating into thin air, and they have put together a team. Okay. And they call it Expedition, the Expedition team. And they send people out to go after her. Now she has created not just these numbers, but her own world. Okay. So you must navigate through her world and you must fight whatever she's created to get to her. All right. And confront her. No team has ever been able to be successful. So every team that has been sent out, 32 other expeditions have went and none of them have returned. Okay. So this game follows the 33rd expedition and the characters in it. And you get to take a gander at what goes on, how everything is popping off and what they experience on their journey. And that's pretty much what the gist of the story is. And like I said before, guys, it's a dark, very dark story and it's a very adult themed story. So I'm looking forward to it. And this is probably, the most beautiful thing about it to me is the fact that it's coming out for Game Pass. And like I said, so many bangers. And if you don't have Game Pass now, this is definitely one that I would definitely be paying for Game Pass for. If it's just to play this, if just to play this one here, it'd be well fucking worth it. All right. And if the game is as good as I think it's going to be, then I will buy the game with my own money. And I'll do that probably for the PS5. But yes, I will definitely buy the game. I highly recommend it from what I've seen so far. I've just seen too many things about this game that would steer me away from it. You know what I mean? And the best thing of all, I'm not even putting money up when I first play it. So, you know what I mean? It's crazy. But this game here is going to be a banger. Mark my words. 2025. Early 2025 is coming, still making the first quarter. So yeah, man, I'm highly anticipating this one. You don't want to miss it. Expedition 33. All right. Now the next two games here are absolutely bangers as well. Please don't get it twisted, guys. I'm going to start with Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. They completely took Ninja Gaiden 2 because there was Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma and so on and so forth, where they changed some things, added some things here. They basically remade this game from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5, and they stealth dropped it. It was available right fucking now. It blew my mind. And I love the Ninja Gaiden series, guys. If you guys know me, I fucking love the Ninja Gaiden series. I love Team Ninja. I fucking love Dead or Alive. I love all of that. Okay. The whole fucking everything. This shit here, all the shit, pretty much all this shit. When this got announced, like I haven't even played this yet. I'm playing it tonight. Okay. I've already downloaded it and, I can't wait. I'm rubbing my hands together like Birdman, ready to go check it out. But I've already seen videos and reviews and all these things on it. And for anybody who's played the Ninja Gaiden series, you know that this one is pretty much considered the best one out of all of them. Okay. One was a classic and still is forever and always will be. But everything that one was, they kind of just gave it steroids a little bit and hiked it up a little bit here. But now being able to see this game and look at it from another standpoint, they have done great things with this game. So I can't wait to experience this again. And these games are synonymous for being hard. If you guys are into Dark Souls, if you guys are into games that are challenging, these games are it. Okay. These are some of the hardest games out there, action games out here on the market, guys. They don't hold your hand. You're going to have to get out here and put in some work. It can be frustrating, but they're so fun. Can't wait to get back out there and see how I hold up and see how, see if I get broken or not. We'll see. I'm a huge fan, like I said, of the whole series, guys. Love them to death, but it doesn't stop there because they have announced a new Ninja Gaiden game, Ninja Gaiden 4. Can you believe it? Finally, another Ninja Gaiden game. And this is crazy. And this is, guess who's on it? One of my favorite dev teams ever, Platinum Games. When I saw that, I lost my shit. I said, okay, day one already. And then guess what? I don't even have to buy it day one because it's coming to fucking Game Pass day one as well. So this is another game I'm kind of probably going to end up buying for the PS4 just to have a physical copy of it. It's crazy. I love my Ninja Gaiden. So, I mean, all these are Game Pass day ones. All of these are day ones, guys. And this is coming out the fall of 2025. So probably, October, November, something like that. Maybe September, probably. Yeah. So be looking out for this one too, coming soon. And this one, actually, you play as a new character. You play as some young shinobi, up and coming. He's supposed to be that next guy or whatnot. And you play him. And don't get me wrong, Ryu is in the game. Okay. Ryu Hayabusa is in the game. And I think you get to play as him as well at some point. Somewhere you guys cross paths because they don't see eye to eye on something. At least that's what happens in the trailer, and you may end up fighting this guy. Who knows? But I cannot wait to play this. And who else is going to be playable in this game? Because, Ninja Gaiden 2, you got playable characters as well, other playable characters. So I'm hype to see who else is going to be playable. And I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited to play Ninja Gaiden 2 Black right now, too. I'm keeping it real. I just had so much shit I was doing, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, I'm just so hyped. And this Xbox Developer Direct was pretty good, man. I have to admit, it was pretty good. I'm very pleased with what I saw. And that's why I follow everything. That's why I deal with everything. And that's why I play everything. I mean, there's a reason why I play Xbox too. I mean, there are other cool things as well. I mean, I have a dev mode. My Xbox has a dev mode on it. I think I told you guys months ago. If you're new to the show, my son, we put dev mode on it not too long ago, around Thanksgiving, I want to say, somewhere around there. And yeah, so I can play, play PS2, all the old school shit. You know what I mean? All the retro stuff on there. So really hyped about that. And it's just a cool system, man. Like I said, Game Pass is also, like I said, it's the best thing you could do. You can go get your Xbox for about $250 now. I think you can get an Xbox Series S for like maybe $250. And you can go out there and you can get a $20 Game Pass, get your $20 and boom, you have a whole library just awaiting for you. I mean, UFC, I saw UFC on there recently. I've seen, like I said, Ninja Gaiden Black is on there. It's a lot of shit on there, man. Okay. And I don't know if they took the other Ninja Gaiden games off, but they were on there too. A lot of the Sigma games and stuff were there. So these are just, like I said, there's a lot of shit there to be played, and you guys should enjoy it. And it's worth every penny of the $20 they're asking for per month, I think. If you're a gamer, if you like games, if you're trying to get into games, this is something that I would highly recommend straight up. Okay. And yeah, there you have it. I mean, Xbox Developer Direct 2025. They definitely have these bangers coming, and I can't wait. I mean, Jesus, it's going down. It's going to be crazy. And I'm already thinking in my head, I'm doing beautiful mind math in my head of what games are coming out, when they're coming out, so I can kind of play the schedule out of what I'll be playing, because I've got a lot of shit going. My rotation is crazy right now. Okay. And I just threw another one from the backlog in there. So yeah, my shit is crazy. And I'm also playing, oh man, I'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, there you have it, guys. That's the Xbox Developer Direct. Let's move on and let's talk a little bit about Assassin's Creed Shadows, shall we? Because the game has been placed in everybody's hands. Lots of reviewers and YouTubers and pretty much just content creators have had an opportunity to play up to 4 hours of this game to get a taste for it and deliver what they think to the masses. And so far, so fucking good. All the things that I've heard from 90% of all of these influencers, guys, and these people out here and these companies have been positive, great things, right? And like I thought, you know, it was gonna do well. You know, it added some things to the game. It's a more grounded game out of the series of all the other ones that are in the same kind of vein and neighborhood. I'm talking about the Origins and, you know, Valhalla's and stuff. So this is a Shinobi Japanese backdrop, okay, to it. And you got two different perspectives. You got the Shinobi, which is the female protagonist, and then you have the samurai, which is the male protagonist. So you get they with completely different styles of play as well, you know, and being able to jump between the two is a beautiful thing. I think that's awesome. I think it's going to be awesome, man. I saw some gear, some armor the other day for Yasuke, and I almost lost my shit how dope it looked. And I just can't wait to see what they have in store for us with that shit. I mean, the gear is going to be crazy. All right. The gear is, I'm a sucker for gear in games, guys. And yeah, this game definitely is going to have some of that. So excited for that. Excited for what I saw, the play styles. And I'm going to have a blast in this universe. I've always loved the newer Assassin's Creed RPGs because now they're RPGs. And I've always liked that direction. And I buy them all. Everyone I have, Valhalla, I have Origins, I have all of them. Okay. This is no exception. This is the one I wanted the most. I was looking forward to the most, and I cannot wait to play the most. I said, the world is beautiful. There's plenty of things to do. I mean, there's a lot of cool shit involved here, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and sink hours and hours upon hours into it. And this one comes out the last day of February. Okay. February 28th. I cannot wait. And there are haters out there with pretty much anything anyway, guys. There's nothing that's going to be put out there where you don't get somebody hating. Even if it's just for the sake of hating, okay? It doesn't matter. If all we had was water to drink and we had to drink water to survive, there's somebody out there who despises water. There's somebody out there who just can't stand living. Okay. I mean, that's my point. So you can't please everybody. You're not going to. So please don't try is what I'm saying. So all the people who are hating, all the people out there talking negatively about this game and whatever else, I mean, shit, let them have their fucking opinion, I guess. I mean, that's not going to deter me. They can't, you know, put an imaginary chain around me and say, you're not going to buy that. I'm not letting you out here, or I'm not letting you grab your phone and pick up your phone and hit Amazon and order this. It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen. So I can literally just pick it up, go do my pre-order, which I already did. But when it comes time to release, I'm going to go and pick it up and then I'm going to play it. And I don't give a damn about what anybody says or thinks about it because they don't control my life. And that's how you should look at it as well with what you play. You should look at it with what you watch and everything pretty much, you know, there's going to be plenty of things that I'm sure you guys listening to this podcast like that I don't, and vice versa. I mean, that's the beauty of having your own opinion, though. You can enjoy different things. And I think the cool thing is being able to share and put people on other things that they might not necessarily have played or watched before. And then upon further review, changing their minds when they consume it. That's also cool. That's why I don't just, you know, stay stagnant with one thing. That's why, yes, I'm a Sony guy, but that's not going to deter me from having an Xbox either, or Nintendo, because they have bangers too. And they have things that I like too. So I just think to myself, what if I would have just stuck to Sony? Yeah, I would have fun. But there's a lot of stuff that I missed out on and I didn't get a chance to experience because I didn't have an Xbox or I didn't have a Nintendo. Plenty of hours that I've sunk into those systems as well. You can't neglect those. So that's what I'm saying. And that's not, saying that everybody should have every system. I mean, that's just what I wanted to do. That's how I chose to play my games. And me, I don't expect anyone else to do everything that I do. That's just how I roll. I'm just letting you guys know this is how I move out here. So, and I don't regret it. And that's just why I do what I do. So I guess that's all I'm trying to say with the Assassin's Creed thing. So more power to you. If you don't want to play it, hey, don't play it, man. Don't buy it. Nobody's putting a gun to your head saying go buy it. So it is what it is. Moving forward, let's go ahead and talk about what I've been playing. And this one, you should already know the answer to the one I'm about to be playing. So I'll be what I've been playing next week. What I've been playing will be Ninja Gaiden 2 for sure. You'll definitely hear that. And then I'll probably sprinkle in some, because this one here I've been playing now, and I'll probably be playing a little bit more there too, is Eternights. Okay, Eternights. My wife got me that for my birthday, Eternights. And it's an anime / dating sim. I talked about this last week with you guys. Pretty dope game. And like I said, I want to try to get done with that one. That one's pretty challenging too. That one has some, yeah. So I got frustrated. So I put it down for a minute. I had to take a breather. But anyway, put that down. And what I've been playing now, I've been playing a shit ton of Stellar Blade. So I got Stellar Blade, put that boy back in, got acclimated to it again. And I got a lot of stuff accomplished. I'll say that in this last couple of days, man. And it's a really dope game. That game is fucking beautiful. You want to talk about a beautiful game? Stellar Blade is really fucking beautiful, man. I mean, the physics, everything about this game. I think the last time I played, last 2 days, I probably unlocked like another 6 or 7 outfits. You know what I mean? So I think I found my favorite outfit. I have a favorite outfit in the game so far that I found on accident by doing some just quests or whatever. And then I found another one I really like. So there's some swimsuits in there too. That's just like, Jesus Christ. I mean, that's how crazy these graphics are now. These graphics are on another level to the point where, guys, looking at Eve, and she's the protagonist of the game, looking at her too long in certain angles and things of that nature, I have to pause the screen and just walk away for a minute because I found myself getting a little too intrigued. Okay, her cheeks and all this other shit, and the way she moves, it's I'm talking about, it is top tier. The physics on this, I mean, everything, guys, it's getting crazy now. These graphics are crazy, but I love this game. I love a beautiful female protagonist, and I love ones that fight. Okay, I love ones that get it in, and she's definitely one of those. And I have some decent boss fights, and then also, you cannot. I mean, even the guys who made this, you got to pay homage to Nier Automata. Okay, you got to pay homage to those characters over there too. And I hope we get another one of those. Jesus Christ, please, can we get another Nier game? I would love to get something in the realm of this. Okay, or yeah. And like I said, what's surprising to me is I have not been spoiled by the story of Stellar Blade yet. And I thought I would have been done that. I thought somebody would have spoiled me, but I'm glad, if you can stay away from that stuff when the game first comes out and you can make it a month or so, maybe 6 weeks, then you should be okay. You know what I mean? You should be okay and you should be all right. And I think that's what happened to me because I try to stay away from it and just play it. And I'm glad that I have not, I don't know what the ending is or how it ends. And because I'm playing it now and I'm like, yo, cool, I'll be able to still find out on my own. And even though I'm looking up videos, I was looking up videos as far as how to, farm for leveling and stuff like that. That didn't pop up. Grateful for that. So yeah, I'm having fun at my own pace playing this. I'll get to the end at my own time and find out how the story ends on my own. So looking forward to doing that too. And it's rare nowadays, man, with these games. It's kind of rare that happens when you deal with these single player experiences, which I love so much. My favorite genre of the games. But it is what it is. But that's what I'm playing right now, guys. So I can't wait to let you guys know what I'll be playing next week. And it'll probably be a mixture of that and, some of these other games because I've been playing. I put Warhammer on the shelf for a minute because I played that a week straight, 7 days straight. Every day I played that shit. I at least played 8 hours. Okay. Every single day of those 7 days. So I put in some fucking serious fucking work on that and just needed needed a breather because I was grinding. I maxed one character out, and then I was working on another character, and I got him about halfway. And I just said, okay, chill. And I just chilled. So I'll come back to it. And like I said, beat the story. I'm trying to wait on a friend of mine because he bought the game, and he wants to play the story. So I was like, okay, I didn't even play the whole story. I played like halfway through, and I stopped just to get a feel for it and to go online. So I'll wait for him, and we'll play that together, beat the story together. And then if he wants to continue, so be it. But he's been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals, and I just can't get into that game, man. I tried. Marvel Rivals to me is just, I can't. My son's been playing it, and I'm like, it's just not my thing. I tried it. I tried Thor, I think, and Captain America, and it wasn't hitting for me, guys. It was just too chaotic. It was just too much shit going on the screen, and I just couldn't really focus the way I wanted to, But he's been playing a lot of it. I think he put like 70 plus hours on it. My homie, it's crazy work right there. But hey, if he likes it, I love it. You know what I mean? It's just not for me. And that's just how it goes sometimes. But when Monster Hunter comes out, we're both going to be on that heavy. We're both heavy Monster Hunter guys, especially since Rise came out. We had a lot of fun with that one on the Xbox. Matter of fact, it was on at Game Pass, and that's when he first played it. And we put like 50 hours in that. Okay. So like I said, guys, Xbox does have a place, in my humble opinion, on my roster for sure. And I think it's a cool addition to anyone else who's looking to get into something else. Even if you already have an Xbox, even if you already have a Nintendo or if you have a PlayStation, and if you're looking for something else and you don't mind spending that little $17 to $20 a month or whatever, and you want to play some other things, you want some contrast, then you could kind of do that, right? So just throwing it out there. But anyway, that's my show. I want to thank everybody for coming out, downloading, streaming, and just listening to the show, man. All my newcomers, I'm glad you're here. Hope you come back. We do this every week, every Monday, same bat time, same bat channel. All my OG listeners, I love you guys very much. And we're going to keep doing this, okay? If you guys want to reach out, social handles, social media, you can do that easily. Go hit me up on Instagram at Studio MacGyver. You can also check me out on X/Twitter at Studio MacGyver as well. And then check out the YouTube channel at Random Gameplay Pimpin on YouTube. Okay. Also, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, please check me out on YouTube as well at DBD247. That's short for Dragon Ball Drip 24/7. Also, if you want merch, I got some cool shit. Check out www.dragonballdrip.com. Okay. It's a lot to take in, I know, but we're just trying to do something out here, man. We're trying to keep it popping. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I love you. I'll see you guys in the next episode. This is your boy Studio MacGyver, and you have been listening to Random Gameplay Pimpin'. See you next time.